Nishika! Hello! Thank you for the hydrate, Captain Upbeat. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone! Hi! There's your hydrate. It's been a bit. I kind of disappeared for 2 weeks again. Where's your nose? Ah! I always forget it. The toggle doesn't reset when I start stream. There's my nose. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, but yeah, how's everyone been? I've been gone for a bit. As I mentioned on my socials, I realized very abruptly that I was rapidly approaching burnout, and I decided to just go ahead and take a week or two off rather than fall back into the trap of scheduling streams and then canceling all of them. So, yeah, I took a break, but the good news is, I don't think I'm gonna need one again for a bit. I feel a lot better. Breaks are poggers, yeah. And it took months of regular streaming, or like a month or two before I actually felt like I needed a break, so it's definitely an improvement. Hi, Macro! Pizza and funny grass sounds like a very good night. I hope you are enjoying it. Yeah, how's everyone been? I have missed you guys. I've missed streaming, despite you've also been busy cleaning. Yeah, I've also been crazy busy. Because we are having a friend come stay with us for a few months, starting at the end of this week. So I'm crazy busy trying. I'm just going back and forth between trying to prepare for subathon, which I'll talk more about in a bit, and trying to clean the house. And it's just been kind of a nightmare. And also gardening, because we still have a pretty big garden that we need to keep taking care of, even though it's crazy hot right now. I hope everyone's staying safe, those of you who are affected by the heat wave, extreme humidity and heat right now. It's bad. I was out there watering the plants a bit ago, and I am still sweaty. Please take care of yourselves. I stream one night for 2 hours and then take a break for usually about 12 months. Yeah, I feel you there. I've definitely done stuff like that before, but I'm trying to be better about it because I really do want to stream regularly. And honestly, I've said this before, the more I stream, the easier it gets to stream, and the less I feel like canceling. It's just, right now I'm so busy, I don't have time to stream. I haven't had time to stream like 3 times a week anyways, so yeah. And I think also, like, the last stream being so, there were a lot of people there and I got a lot of new followers, I think I got kind of overwhelmed. Because whenever I get an influx of new followers and stuff like that, there's always a part of me that's like, there's no way I can live up to their expectations again. Like, I'm just gonna let them down next stream when they see the real me, whatever that is, and so why even try? There's no point in even trying if I'm just gonna let everyone down. And I need to not think like that, because it's not true at all. Pretty hype news, I get back surgery Friday. It's not a huge deal, but hopefully it'll help a lot. Oh, I'm so happy for you! Good luck, I hope everything goes well, yeah. Brain's fucking evil. It sure is, yeah. It sucks, but I am getting better. And I'm very grateful to you guys for being patient with me. But yeah, a lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. Thank you for the head pats, Leon. Thank you. Let's see. I went to a concert. I was supposed to have a stream discussing that concert, but honestly, I don't think I could really, like, fill a whole stream with talking about a concert anyway. I don't really know what I was thinking. I can't show any of my videos because I'm drunk singing with a completely broken voice in the background, and it's embarrassing. How do your glasses stay on? They don't have sides? The magic of glue. Also, I literally never noticed that until now. You're right, they don't have signs. Huh. I never noticed that. Cool. I have magic glasses. But yeah, the concert was fun. I went to see Avril Lavigne, Simple Plan, and We the Kings. There were a bunch of people in Scooby-Doo Kigus running around on stage during the Scooby-Doo theme song, which was fun. I drank multiple margaritas. It was chill. It was really nice. I cried like a fucking baby during Avril's set. Oh my god. Like, I thought I was emotional during Simple Plan. I'm like, Welcome to My Life Live might be the most healing thing imaginable. And then Avril came on. And the first of my favorite songs that she played was Complicated, which was literally like my first favorite song ever as a child. And I just started bawling, and I just didn't stop after that. Magic glasses that magically turn the wearer cute. I mean, that's gotta be the reason, right? I mean, where is it? Are you telling me I'm not cute without them? Watch your words carefully. Was that song an elfin lied, however you say it? Or are you just making a joke about how it, like, sounds similar to Be Your Girl or something? Did she have a song in that? Oh yeah, you made that mashup! Right, I knew. I knew there was something about those two songs. See, I made the connection. I just couldn't remember exactly. Yeah, Captain Upbeat made a fucking awesome mashup of Complicated and Be Your Girl by Chiyoko Abe in my Discord. And you guys should find it and listen to it because it's incredible. It's so good. Yeah, she also played Breakaway, which was like my second favorite song ever as a child. And I wasn't sure if she was gonna play it because, you know, she wrote it, but it's Kelly Clarkson's song. But this was the greatest hits tour, so I guess she's playing all of her most nostalgic songs, including Breakaway. Yeah, the Kelly Clarkson song. So I cried like a baby during that. And then she also did Keep Holding On from Aragon. Not that I've ever seen the movie, but I fucking love that song. I had that album. Dude, my dad, I didn't have the album Breakaway was on, but my dad, like, made me a CD of the single. Like, he burnt it himself and printed out the album artwork for Breakaway and made me a little CD. And I loved it so much. It was one of my most treasured possessions. Aragon books were great, movies were mid. I've heard that the author is really bad at conlanging. That's like the only opinion on the books / movies I have any memories of coming across. No other information has stuck in my brain aside from this guy's kind of bad at coming up with fantasy languages. I have the first book though. I want to read it someday, but someday when I read again. But yeah, and near the end. Oh, the girls in front of... Okay, so near the end, a bunch of people left before encore, which was super weird. Like, it's Avril Lavigne. Of course she's gonna have an encore. Are you serious? We didn't even have to cheer for it. But a bunch of people left, so I was able to get, like... I was at the very back. It was an outdoor arena. I was at the very back of the lawn. I was able to get, like, halfway up the lawn after... the set ended and we were waiting for encore, and the girls in front of me, I guess they wanted to hear I'm With You so bad, and when it came on they all just started jumping up and down and screaming and crying. It was so cute. It was so cute. I was cheering for them. I've been to just a handful of concerts, but somehow I have plenty of good concert stories. Concerts are a really great place for coming up with interesting stories. One time in an Owl City concert, I jumped and danced so hard that I knocked someone's phone out of their hand in front of me. I like punched it out of their hand. They got it back. Somebody ahead of them grabbed it and gave it back to them right away, but I was so embarrassed. mostly attend as soundboard operator. Ah, okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Have you gotten to work any cool concerts? Any big names? My dad used to work in tour visuals for concerts, so he's been to a lot more than me and has a lot more behind-the-scenes-esque stories that are very funny. I won't get into them because I don't know which I'm allowed to tell and which I'm not off the top of my head, but there's some good ones. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to concerts more often. I really do. I will forever regret not going to see Porter Robinson the last time he came to Ohio. But it was like during COVID, and I didn't know if it was going to be safe or not by the time it rolled around. So I was like, better safe than sorry. I just won't go. And then he never came back. And I found out recently that a bunch of my current friends had actually gone to that show, and I was like, man, if only I'd gone, I would have had people to hang out with too. Because Kit doesn't like concerts, so they just drop me off with whoever I'm going with or alone. And normally they just go to my parents' house if it's in Cincinnati and just watch movies with my dad. That's what they did this time. I used to work at this one place that did tons of big concerts, done soundboard and set up for Three Doors Down. Oh! Blink 182, very nice. Those are some big names. A bunch of other Warped Tour bands, hell yeah. I never went to Warped Tour, but one of my friends, my best friend in middle school, did multiple times. Because they were like really into like emo and screamo and stuff. Yeah. So when I was seeing Simple Plan, he was like, let's jump and scream and whatever. Like, imagine you're back at Warped Tour. I'm like, hell yes. I wasn't there, but I know secondhand what it's like. I can imagine it. As good as the rest of y'all. The only music festival I've ever been to was like this Christian one that my church went to twice. Maybe they went more times, but I only went with them twice. It was really fun though. And I actually got to see one of my favorite bands there, like a smaller band that I had no idea was gonna be playing until one of my friends saw them on one of the set lists and were like, wait, what? And we got to meet them and stuff. It was super cool. Christian rock goes so hard. It really does. It has no right to go as hard as it does, dude. Yeah, Skillet. I'm pretty sure I've seen Skillet. It's been so long, I can't even remember who all I saw. I know I saw Super Chick. 10th Avenue North, I was a really big fan of. Yeah. Bunch of bands. I feel like if you say the name of a Christian band from the 2010s, there's a 50-50 chance I've seen them live at these two music festivals I've gone to. Yeah, you can tell a concert story. No worries. Go ahead. But yeah, has anyone else done anything fun in the past couple of weeks while Captain Upbeat is typing out their story? I'm trying to remember. What else have I done besides the concert? I don't know that I've done anything. I've mostly been lying in bed playing video games and going to work and watering my plants. Almost had a... What's a TPK? I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I am pleased to announce... Oh, total party kill. Oh, in D&D. For a moment, I thought you meant in real life. I'm like, did you get in a car crash? But no, you mean in the games. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear it was almost a total party kill. And hopefully you can all recover. Yeah, I'm pleased to share that I've made some more progress in blueprints. Not a ton. I still have not found room 46, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I've only had to look up spoiler-free hints on Reddit 3 or 4 times now. As it turns out, 6 orcs and an ogre is too much for a party of 4 level 2s. I mean, I can tell you that, and I haven't played in a while. Oh, man, I gotta play D&D again at some point. They'd probably let me into the groups at the library, even though they're technically full. I'm too busy to commit to a weekly game. I need something that's like once every 2 months. Oh well, c'est la vie. What else have I done? Oh, I got a new fountain pen. I got my first vintage fountain pen that I found at my favorite antique store for $2.95. It's a Schaefer No Nonsense. It was like a calligraphy set, and it came with like 3 different size italic nibs, which I haven't tried an italic nib before, so that was very fun. And it came with 4 ink cartridges, but they're all pretty much evaporated, so you can actually, the modern Schaefer converters fit this pen because they just haven't changed much in the past however many years, so I just went on Amazon and bought a converter for my vintage pen, and now I can use whatever ink I want in it. And I will probably be, I will probably be using it maybe a little bit for some subathon stuff, which, again, we'll mention later in a bit. I went to a Streetlight Manifesto concert in 2015, my first big concert. They had about 2 hours of opening acts, and it was miserable and hot and terrible in this venue. Oh, that's the worst. We were all getting really antsy to see them. Finally, they came on their first song, crowd went nuts. They stopped the song midway through because the manager ran on stage and talked to the singer. Then they told us all to get out immediately. No! Oh, man. You broke the support beams in the basement? How does that happen? How was that what? Was this like the venue's first big act ever? How the hell does that happen? The floor was literally going to collapse. That's insane. Dude, I'm glad you're okay, but that's fucking insane. And, like, really, really sucks to wait 2 hours and then get halfway through the first song and have to leave. But also, it's really funny. Oh, God. That's awful. That's insane. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I don't have anything like that. I'm knowing you have a birthday coming up. Crazy. Yeah! My birthday, by the way, is this Tuesday. And I guess this is the perfect time to segue into my subathon! Let me scooch over. Imagine 10K plus confused punk rockers in the streets in suburban New York. No! Oh God, that's so many people. How would that never happened before? Like, holy shit. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. But yeah, I would like to announce, I've already announced on Blue Sky and Twitter and Discord and all that, but I would like to announce on stream this Tuesday, starting at 10 a.m. EDT, I will be doing my first ever subathon for my birthday. Yay! It will be minimum of 12 hours. Basically how this is going to work is I'm going to start a timer at 12 hours, but then all these things that say timer, this timer section, all these events will increase the timer. And are you going to cosplay Nimi's new fit? Wait, does she have a new outfit? Did I miss something? Did I miss a new outfit? Are you thinking of Doki? Doki has a new outfit. No, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. I can't be a bad napling. Oh. But yeah, So the stream on the 24th will be 12 hours minimum, probably up to like 14 maximum, because I have work the next day. I'm taking one day off work, so I can't stay up too late. But the subathon will continue in streams after that. I will try to stream as much as I can, as many days in a row as I can this week, just to make it more special. But as I said, we do have a friend coming over on Friday to stay with us for a few months, so I might just be able to stream for a few hours every night or every other night after the 24th. But the 24th will be 12 to 14 hours long. Realistically, it's going to be 14 hours long because, like, it starts at 12 hours, so if you do literally anything, the time gets raised past 12 hours. And I am a little curious. So I have the timer, like, made, and for some reason it just starts going immediately every time I open Mix It Up, so that's why it's ticking away in the background. I want to make sure it works. So if anyone, not to like beg for your money or attention or anything, but if anyone was thinking about following or using a Prime sub or some bits they already had on hand just to make sure this thing fucking works, I would appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just gonna move that down here. Beg for money? Whoa! Actually, I'm probably just gonna... Of course! Whoa. Okay, I'll leave it up. Let's see. Whoa, you followed me! Whoa! Whoa! Did it... I don't know if it worked. Thank you for the follow. And thank you, Macro, for 300 bits. Is it working? It didn't work? Fuck. Wait. I refreshed it and it changed. Wait. It says 16 hours now. Why does it say 16 hours? Okay, clearly I need to do some work on that. Clearly I need to fix a few things with the timer. But, in theory, why did it add 4 hours? I don't fucking know, dude. Your guess is as good as mine, but in theory, the graphic shows how the timer will work. Maybe it meant to add 4 minutes, but it asks you for the increases in seconds. So unless I did my math horribly wrong, but I don't think I could have done it that wrong. I don't know. Anyhow, that's how the timer will theoretically work. The sub goals, the actual thing we really care about. I don't know why I started with talking about the timer first. So, for every basically 10 subs until we get into the very end of the list, there will be a reward. 10 subs, you will get some concept art of my model. And also, I had mentioned during debut that this model went through, like, this is the 3rd iteration of my 2.0. Dear math. Yeah. This is the 3rd iteration of my 2.0 because Onion kept getting dissatisfied and starting over. I have obtained permission from Onion to share the 1st and 2nd iterations, so we will get to see what could have been. If I reach 20 subs, you guys will get to vote on the next emote because I will unlock a new emote slot. Very exciting. 30 subs, Moopy Muppet Mari emote will become a PNG tuber. I will enlist, probably Kit, since they drew the emote, to turn me into a animated PNG. Are you a man or a Muppet? Trick question. I'm a deer. Deer Muppet. Whatever. 40 subs? Senbei taste test stream. I will buy a bunch of senbei at the Asian market in different flavors and test them all. And tell you my thoughts. My very, very important dear girl thoughts. If Whip Murray has a belly button, I'm in. Probably? I can't remember, actually. Yeah, I guess this model doesn't have one because the skirt is up too high. I can't remember if the other ones do or not. But we'll find out. We'll find out together because I can't remember either. 50 subs. This is, okay, technically speaking, everything over 50 subs is a stretch goal. Which is kind of silly because that's over half the list. But really, the main thing I'm trying to raise money for with the subathon is making merch. Because if you recall, I really wanted to have merch for my re-debut, and it just didn't work out with the tariffs and time. I just couldn't get it done. But I have recently crunched the numbers again, and if I get 50 subs, I can definitely 100% do some merch. And if we get to 50 subs, I will show you guys mock-ups if I have them. More likely, I'll just show you the art and describe what the product will be. But yeah, so it's not like we hit 50 subs and the merch is available for purchase or anything. It's still gonna be, it's gonna start being in the works right then. But yeah, very exciting, very exciting. I'm so desperate to make merch. It's something I've really, really wanted to do for a while. ASMR stream is a stretch goal. I mean, that doesn't mean we're not gonna get it. No, I did think about putting ASMR stream further, I mean, like, lower on the list, like earlier. Because back when I did my donathon a couple years ago, it was one of the stretch goals and we did not reach it. But there were so many goals I wanted to do. I didn't have space to put it before, like, the 125 it's at. So, next time I do a subathon or donathon or whatever, I promise I will put ASMR stream way earlier if we don't hit it this time. But we're not there yet because at 60 subs, you guys get to pick my profile picture and banner on Blue Sky for a week. Probably also Twitter as well if I'm still using it by then. I've been thinking about just quitting Twitter. Can I talk about this? It's like barely worth the effort. I'm gonna make it a slur. It has to be TOS and safe for work. I didn't put that on the graphic because I didn't have space. But it has to be TOS and safe for work. I will say that right now. Now you can make up a new slur. You can make up a new never seen before slur, I guess. And then, because it's not technically an offensive word that other people know, then I guess it would be fine. I guess. I probably shouldn't encourage this behavior. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking about just not cross-posting on Twitter anymore because it's really not, I don't get enough of a return on investment. You fucking hop pimp. Oh, do we really want to be making new slurs? The public figure in me says no. The linguist in me says yes. See? Bit of a conflict of interest going on in my head right now. The desire to not offend anyone and not get canceled versus the desire to watch new words be created in real time, to watch language evolve. I only make new slurs when they are the names of useless Pokemon. I feel like a lot of Pokemon names lend themselves well to that, actually. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Moving on. At 70 subs, I will play Getting Over It because multiple people have asked me to and have encouraged me to, and I don't want to play it. But if I get 50 subs, I will. Or not 50, 70. I have to get 70 subs. 50 is not enough. Oh, you absolute LeChonk. That's a good one. Oh. Okay, 80 subs. Yeah, 80 subs. I will give you guys, I'm very nervous about this. I need to work out how I'm gonna do this because I don't really want to. Okay, at 80 subs, I will give you guys a preview of an original song I'm working on. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that because the FL project is very amateurish and embarrassing, and I don't really want to play it because it sounds really cheesy and not good. This just in, the 50 sub goal is doubled up. No, do not misunderstand. Oh, but also, like, I've tried to, like, play it on guitar, and I didn't really like how it sounded, and I'm not really sure of the chords quite yet, which is unusual for me, but yeah, I'll figure something out, somehow, in one way or another. I'll fucking sing it a cappella if I have to. You guys will get a preview of what I hope will be my first original song. Hit me up with literally any song composition or writing help / advice. I will, because my God, do I need it. It's weird. I have songs fully formed inside my head. I don't know how to get them down into the computer and have enough layers and the right layers and make them sound good. 90 subs, we will do a Discord movie night. I thought about putting this earlier on the list too, because I feel like you guys deserve more Discord events and stuff. And by more, I mean literally any. But I'm gonna be honest, as of right now, I don't really know how people do Discord movie nights. I've never been to one because I'm not super active on Discord. So the thought is kind of overwhelming, so I put it really high up. I'm sorry. It's an entire profession for a reason. You can't expect it to be easy. That's true. But I want it to be, though. I can't expect it to be easy, but I want it to be. 100 subs, another music-related goal. You guys will get to vote on a mini song cover. I've yet to decide whether mini means short, like a YouTube short and just the chorus of the song or something, or whether it means the full song but maybe a pared down video, maybe like a stock karaoke instrumental. I'm not sure. I will figure that out when we hit the goal. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I will have some options for you guys to choose between. I want to say just have one person stream it. Do people normally, like, is everyone in voice, or are they talking, are they like typing in a channel to talk about the movie? Is just the host in voice? No, you guys don't get to make suggestions. There will be 3 options that you get to choose from. To streamline things, we will be doing a poll. Because if you remember from my donathon, I was like, oh, chat gets to choose the next emote. And then people gave way too many good suggestions, and I got overwhelmed, and I did a survey, and then I still was overwhelmed. So I just kind of sort of did all of them, but a little bit to the left. I have a weekly anime night in another Discord with all of us in VC. Some of us still type instead of voice. That's true. Even if we are in voice, like, some people are going to be typing, and that's fine. And I guess we don't have, like, a shit ton of people in the Discord or anything, so it would probably be doable to have, even if it was most people in voice. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I'll ask my friends who I know have done them in the past, but yeah. If we hit 90 subs, that is going to be a thing. Discord movie night. And 100 subs will be, you guys get to vote on a song cover of some variant of mini, whatever that may mean. 125 subs, as I mentioned before, would be an ASMR stream. No, I don't know what kind of ASMR. Probably more on the, like, crinkling things and making sounds with different objects line of ASMR than, like, roleplay or anything like that, because I'm shy and have no experience in ASMR. But I'll whisper and stuff. I won't have an ASMR microphone. I will go ahead and tell you guys that. I mean, unless we get, like, 500 subs or something, then maybe I'll maybe I'll be able to invest in an ASMR mic, but I'll just do the best I have with what I have. Best I have, best I can. Yeah, good timing, bot. If you'd like to buy me an ASMR mic, you can suggest one to me on Throne, and then you can buy it for me. ASMR song cover of original song about merch and getting over it. Yeah, sure. Let's just knock them all out in one go. Oh, subathon subathon rewards speedrun. Yeah. I mean, really, I should consider doing something like that, considering I still owe you guys a couple things from the Donathon like 2 or 3 years ago. Which, by the way, the thing I still owe you guys from that is a house tour, and guess whose house is nice and clean right now? Guess whose house is tidy because we have someone coming over? I will do my best to film that, if not this week, pretty soon. Yeah. 150 subs. The merch catalog will be expanded. So I have a shit ton of merch items planned out, in my thoughts that I'd like to do. It's honestly kind of a crazy amount for someone, a channel my size, but I just want to do it. I just like merch. I like VTuber merch and collecting it, so I want to have some of my own. Yeah, so 150 subs will enable me to do, the first goal, without spoiling too much, it'll be more focused on, like, acrylic goods and stuff that has a lower MOQ. If we get to 150 subs, I will be able to afford some stuff that has a little bit of a higher MOQ. You wouldn't think that stickers and prints would be more expensive than standees and charms, but they are, because you have to order like 50 stickers at a time. And I'm not gonna sell 50 stickers. Could I just make them myself? Yeah. Am I gonna do that? Probably not. But yeah, at 150 subs, I will consider more merch items. There's a couple other things that like I haven't even commissioned art for. That's another thing. With stuff like prints and posters, the commercial usage fees for the art are... Hello? Oh god, my bitrate's still in the red. What's happening? It's usually pretty bad when I first start, and then after a few minutes it gets better. Back but dead again? Ah! Give it a minute. It's always slow when I first go live. I should really, like, fix that, but... Back again? I'm back? Are we back? I'm so sorry. I was just yapping away about merch and had no idea I'd even dropped down. Thank you guys for letting me know. I never would have noticed. My mic, like, perfectly blocks my bitrate on OBS. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at the router and the modem after this. Yeah, I apologize for the shoddy connection. I was cleaning this room earlier, and I probably bumped the cord and messed it up a bit. So my connection's not the best. Whoa, Macro, thank you for the resub! I'm sorry my graphic is in the way. There we go. Level 30... I can't read that. 38! Thank you! Oh, I would check the timer, but... It still says 16 hours. I don't know what's going on, dude. Anyways, I don't know when exactly I dropped out. But basically, 50 subs, I may or may not be able to afford prints and stickers along with the other stuff I'm planning. 150 subs, I definitely will. And it might be like sticker sheets instead of, or in addition to individual stickers. I don't know. Isn't the thing in OBS that's like a safety in case you crash, like it doesn't kill stream? I want to say I have that on. I want to say I have that on, but it doesn't fucking work. Which one is it? Question, have you ever used the 7 button on your microwave? I think. Oh, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, probably no. That's a very good question. Yeah. Good job, Stream Elements. Yeah. Yeah, I sure am live. I wonder if Saribot is still in here. I could have sworn I have that setting on. At the very least, I have, like, the Twitch side setting. I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we're mostly back. I'm still in the yellow, but I think it'll be okay. The drop frames are going down. I don't plan on streaming super long tonight. We're mostly through the sub goals. 200 subs! I will do a face cam stream. It will be a separate stream, so those of you who do not wish for immersion break can not show up. I'm not gonna just like turn face cam on during my subathon. Because I recognize that some people simply do not want to know. I have posted selfies before also, so it's not technically a face reveal. But I will do a whole stream with my face. Which means I'm going to need to make sure the room is clean. Which is the whole reason I became a VTuber and not a facecam streamer in the first place. Have I ever mentioned that? It's not necessarily to hide, to like, keep myself anonymous or anything. Cause like, you guys know Mari is my real name. I just didn't want to clean my room. I didn't want to clean my room every time I streamed. So I became a VTuber instead. Most people just like anime characters. That too! I just wanted a cute little animal girl avatar as well. It was just more fun than cleaning my room. Yes, I'm for real! That's seriously like at least 80% of the reason I'm a VTuber. Is because I did not want to keep my room clean enough. Kimono Mari. That's the word for when your Mari has animal ears. Of course. And at 250 subs, which I really, really don't think, I'm not expecting, like I said, I'm not expecting to hit even half of these. If we get to 250 subs, I will fucking scream and cry for one. And then I will do a Nimi Nightmare cosplay. So yeah, those are the sub goals for the subathon. And the cosplay, of course, I will post pictures. I will probably do like another, maybe combine that with a facecam stream, maybe do a separate stream, I don't know. Yeah. It would be nice to have another cosplay to wear to cons, because I don't think any of my past ones would fit me anymore, so. Moving on, that cosplay is worth nearly plus 21 hours. Oh god, is that how much it would be? I didn't calculate out the possible length of the stream very far. Can you even survive that? I mean, I'm gonna take breaks. It's gonna be spread out over however many days. But if I do it in 4-hour chunks, I'm gonna be doing subathon for the rest of my life! Oh no, I didn't think this through. Oh. But yeah, I tried really hard to like set the goals. I didn't want to make them too high and like look like an asshole. Because I know I'm a very small channel, so I didn't want to be like, oh, at 500, 1,000 subs, I'll do this. Because I know realistically that's not going to happen, and I want to actually hit at least a few of the goals. But I also didn't want to set them too low. Because if I set them too low, I know some of y'all are whales, and we would blow through the entire list in 1 minute. So, everyone gift 1,000 subs right now? No! Wait until Tuesday! You have to at least wait until Tuesday, okay? At least let yourself have something to show for it. At least let yourself get a little treat in exchange for the subs. Whales? Who? No! Why would you say that? You know who you are. Those of you who are whales, you know that I'm talking to you. Oh. Moving on to the individual incentives. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to whale for you this time around either. I'm in medical bill debt. No, dude, please. Everyone take care of yourself first. This is just a fun little birthday stream. Like I said, I'm mainly just trying to get a little bit of money for merch, and also I'd like to have a little bit of spending money for a trip I'm going on next month. That's literally it. Yeah. Please don't feel bad if you cannot give anything. Actually, if you'll take a look at the timer again, there are other ways you can support. None of these, only subs will add towards the sub goals, but you can extend the length of the stream without spending any money at all. Follows are +1 minute, and raids are +10 minutes. And if you have a little bit of money but not enough for a sub, that's okay too, because cheers are 1 minute per 100 bits, and donos are 1 minute per $1 USD. Are the higher tiers worth multiple subs or just more time? They are just worth more time. I don't know how to make it so that they're worth multiple subs. I probably should have figured that out, but as you guys saw, I've barely figured out the timer, so maybe next time they'll be worth multiple subs. Maybe next time. But for individual incentives, these do stack, so if you gift 50 subs, you get all of them at once. If you gift 5 subs and then another 5 subs later, you'll get what am I trying to say? If you gift 5 subs, you'll get the 5 sub incentive. If you gift another 5 later, you'll get the 10 sub incentive there. I will try my best to keep track of this. I don't know how I will, but I'll try my best. If I gift 50 subs, can I get 10 VIP badges? No. Not how it works. You get each incentive once. You cannot gift 500 subs and get 10 merch bundles. It doesn't work like that. But 5 subs, you will get Twitch VIP. 10 subs, you will get to write a Blue Sky post for me to post. Again, TOS and Safe for Work, please. 20 subs, you will get to, I will make you a custom chat command or redeem. And 50 subs, you'll just get the full fucking merch bundle. You'll just get all the merch I make when it gets made. Because you've single-handedly funded the merch. And the top 3 gifters will receive a special Discord role as well as a handwritten note from me. Probably written with my fancy new pen that I was talking about earlier. And I would like to point out the adorable art by Kit. Everybody say thank you, Kit. They did this like really last minute. I asked them a couple days ago. I'm like, can you please do art for my subathon graphic? I need to design it, but I don't have any art and I don't have time. And so they did it. And it turned out really fucking cute. I'm so in love with it. It's so adorable. And it was so easy to design around too. I made this whole graphic in like maybe 2.5 hours? Maybe 3. I don't know. I lost track of time. I always lose track of time when I'm designing. Maybe it was like 5 hours. I don't know. But I made this graphic in one sitting and I'm very proud of it. And it was not that hard. So thank you, Kit, for making an awesome illustration that was super easy to design around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still preparing for the subathon. I still have so much work to do. I need to, let's see. Well, I need to fix the timer. I need to add some new alerts. I need to update my Fujitech because I'm going to be doing a few collabs. I need to make sure I have the games for those collabs installed and updated, which I definitely don't. What else did I need to do? I need to do like 500 things. Literally, I really wanted to... I wanted to announce this way earlier, and I wanted to start working on it way earlier. I wanted to, like, commission somebody to do the graphic for me. But then I went on break. And then last week, I looked at the calendar and I was like, oh shit, my birthday is next week. I have to get working on that. So everything's a little rushed. And that's why there's just this one stream between my break and the subathon, which I do feel really bad. Let me just say, I feel very bad about disappearing for 2 weeks and then coming back and immediately asking you guys for money. I feel awful. But it is just unfortunately how the timing worked out. In the future, I will try to be better about noticing when I'm struggling and burning out and taking a break a little earlier. Maybe a shorter one because it won't be as bad. Yeah, but it is unfortunately just how the timing worked out with me burning out when I did and my birthday being when it is. Yeah, like I said, please don't feel pressured to sub or give money if you don't have the ability to. This is all just for fun. Even if I don't hit 50 subs, I will figure out a way to make merch. It's just that at 50 subs, I will be able to do it very comfortably. Nose appreciation stream. Thank you. Thank you. It deserves appreciation. Can we zoom in a bit? Everyone look at my beautiful nose that I'm so happy to have. And if any of you take it away right now, I'll time you out for 1 minute because I feel bad timing you out for longer. God damn it. Oh, I don't know what I expected. Timeout for... Is that in seconds? I don't know the syntax for this. Actually, it's in hours. Listen. You get off scot-free this time. Just this once. Because I don't know how to do the command. I don't know the syntax. Just this once. You will not be timed out for 1 minute. Oh. Now your nose looks like my dad. God damn. Oh. Man. But yeah. So that is all the subathon stuff. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. I've worked really hard on it. I've worked really, really hard, and I will continue to work really, really hard because I have so much more left to set up. It's kind of terrifying. Who is Scott, and what am I getting him down from? I don't know. Was I standing on him? No, I'm not doing that. Hey, you did 600 seconds. That's wrong. That's a little more than a minute. Kit has decided you deserve a harsher punishment. Apparently it just defaults to 60. Yeah, I've made the mistake of not specifying before, and it times someone out for like 15 minutes. You can remove it. That's good. That's good. Yep. So yeah. Oh, I can't tell how long the stream has been going because it fucking died. I hate my stupid internet. It's so stupid. Ow. Yes, welcome back, Jethro Goro. You have been untimed out. Oh. Thought I would get a timer option, but as soon as you hit timeout, it's 600 seconds. Yeah, you need to put the amount of time in the command. I just don't remember whether it goes before or after the name. And I'm scared that if I get it wrong, it will do the default. I've been going for an hour. Okay, that's pretty good. I thought about doing like some games and stuff after the chatting, but I'm gonna be real. I need to do more work. I need to figure out what the fuck is up with this timer. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to test it because, yeah, if I'm not live, it's kind of hard to test, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I didn't use the command, just did through the profile. You gotta learn the commands. You gotta learn the commands that have very specific syntax that if you fuck it up, horrible things happen or they just don't work at all. Private stream, maybe? Follower only? But you guys would still show up. Most of my viewers are followers. That's not very private. I could do like a private stream to YouTube or something. I used to do that when I was back before I started streaming. I did that a couple times just to make sure my specs were good enough to stream. So I could do that again. You gotta learn. Yeah, think twice about your wording there, buddy. Oh, Christ. Alright. I'm getting pretty stiff and sore, and I do have a lot of work to do still. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me find someone to raid. Markatoto is playing Slay the Princess. That's a good game that I very much like. I'm gonna send you guys over there. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. It's good to be back. It's really good to be back. I'm so excited for Tuesday. I hope you guys will enjoy the subathon. I am working really, really hard on it, and I really hope it's gonna be a fun time for you guys. Yeah. So, you are cordially invited to my birthday party, June 24th, Tuesday, starting at 10 a.m. EDT, going for at least 12 hours, possibly several months. Who knows? But yeah, thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night or day or night, is how I normally say that. Whatever part of the world. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I don't fucking remember my outro, dude. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, yes, buddy.